Jesus, somebody joined the stream. It's absolutely freezing out here. Nasty cloudy afternoon. Hey, T for T, good to have you here, fella. Just a real quick stream because I know there are other people out there streaming away as we speak. But there's my man. He wanted to see what was going on. So here we go. This is the update so far. We'll just go past this strange little sticker I seem to have on the front door. I'll have to apologise for the light in here, but the electrics aren't in yet. So we're kind of relying on natural light, and it is really nasty and overclouded. Yeah, all right, Derek. Really nasty and overclouded, and it's getting dark. As you well know, in the UK, it's starting to go. Is the light as we get nearer to winter? So, where am I? What am I up to? So, as you can see, it started getting the king span in. Oh, dude, you didn't have to jump in to see this. You could have carried on streaming, guy. I'm not going to be on for long. I'm just going to give you the quick heads up as to where I am, and then I'm going to leave you all in peace. So, as you can see, I've got some of the king span in. It's all bits and pieces from the job I'm on. So I've just been, it's some 50mm. I'm sure you are, Don, I'm sure you are. I'm sorry to interrupt your stream, guys, but I just needed to get this out there while the light was still good. So yeah, 50mm Kingspan. I've got about half the room done. Got that side done as well. So the setup as it stands at the moment, we're going to have, there's a pencil mark on the floor somewhere down there. So from there across to approximately there is going to be a double height bench, and then the triple height bench is going there, like Derek's just got. So we've got a double socket down the bottom there, both with USB power to them, and a double socket there, both with USB power to it. This here is 6 external Cat5 cables. So there'll be 6 possible network points there, so I can run the 4 machines and anything else I want to do. So there's also a double socket there and a double socket there. They'll both have USB on them as well. So that's a 5V supply out for running anything I want to run. Plenty of, like I say, plenty of Ethernet involved there as well. And then we come round to the back wall. The back wall will have the desk on it. This cabling you can see here again is the 6 Cat5 links there, which will run up there. I'm going to have either several switches or one 24-port switch, which will take the internet in, and then it will share it about. So there'll be 6 that will come straight down to where the desk is going to be, across sort of here somewhere. So there'll be 6 connections there, 6 connections on this side of the room, and 6 connections on this side of the room. That's one of the sockets just put on for show, just so you can see. So they've got the USB there, and they'll be the same at the bottom, and then there'll be one there and one there. And again, we'll have a 3-height shelving unit there and a 2-height shelving unit there. Now the 3-height shelving unit will just take 3 machines, so there'll be one there, and one there. And then the 2-height unit will take 2 machines, which will be one there and one there, and then it'll be storage at the bottom. There'll be storage in that corner there, and then there'll be storage all the way along the bottom up to where my feet go, and then there'll be storage again at the other side round to there, and then there'll be printer there, printer there, printer there, and then there'll be printer there and printer there with storage below. So that kind of makes sense. So that's where we are at the moment. I just want to point out at this point, electrics wise, that is all being done by a professional electrician. He is coming in, he's checking all my connections, and it will be signed off correctly and properly. The fuse box itself is actually going outside, so that's where the power will come in. That's where I'm going to have my, I'm going to end up with 3 sort of power lines coming in and out for the sockets, and then there'll be one for the lights. So there's going to be another set of 6 plugs going there somewhere. So there's power to where the main computer is going to be on the desk that's going to be here, and the Prusa, because the Prusa will have to go here somewhere, so I can put the spools up, probably there with the Prusa there. So the spools will be above with the multi-material on, and the Prusa will sit there. I'll probably have all my G-Techs over this side and all my Crealities over this side. Sorry if I'm making you sick. So yeah, the actual fuse box itself will be outside. So if we just nip outside now and go around the corner, we'll go around to the back here. So that's my 2 cables, a cable in and a cable out, because I have one that has to feed somewhere else. That's a waterproof box. Inside there will go the fuse box. So the fuse box will be external, which just means I have the loops actually inside the building. So that just means I'm not wasting that space with the fuse box. My strip lights, I'm sure you've seen before, they're sat there, they're LED. They are 4000K, 6000 lumen, 60 watt strips. And like I said in the last video, they'll be going across there. The issue I have now is the usual one, it's funds. I'm at the stage now where I have priced up. I wanted to do tongue and groove shiplap coming up floor to ceiling, and the roof as well. To do a room of this size, I've priced it up. It's £600. So I won't be going down that road. So I then started looking at maybe 9mm ply. 9mm ply is going to cost £300 to do this room out. So that's been kicked out the window. What I don't want to do is go to a cheap chipboard or something that's going to buckle and warp and misshape while I'm putting it up. So I've found a slightly different design of panelling, which is still going to be about £170. So that is, it's going to take some time to get the funds together to do that. £170 is not sort of available at the drop of a hat. Plasterboard, Derek, yeah, it's an idea, but plasterboard is going to be a couple of £100 by the time I've finished. So I'm going for this board. It's I haven't got anything around here to show you. I mean, when I do buy it, you'll see it. It's a textured board. It's a stage up from chipboard, but a stage down from going for a natural wood. But the local merchants have done me a special price. Like I said, it's about £176 for what I need, which is 30 square metres. I've got one other builders merchants that, excuse me, I'm going to speak to on Monday and see if they can undercut that price. And if they can, I will go with them. But then I've got to just make sure I've got the funds together to be able to do that. But that's the next stage. Floor now. Unfortunately, there's going to be no money in the kitty for the floor at this stage, so this floor will just be what it is at the moment. So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. I didn't want to do more than 10 minutes, and we're coming up to 9. So basically, we've got double socket, 6 Cat5 cables there. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go for wall-mounted sockets. I can have a 4-port there and a 2-port there, and the same on the other side, or whether I'm just going to terminate these cables with the plugs, and then if I want to do anything else, I can actually put a socket on the end of the plug and do it that way. So yeah, they're all going to come round. They're looped up to there, and they're going to run up the wall, up into the shelf that I'm going to have up here. There's 2 double sockets up there as well, which is why those cables are there. So there's going to be 6 Cat5 coming down this way, 6 Cat5 coming down this way, which are then going to run round and be there. And then there's going to be 6 Cat5 coming straight down to about desk height. And then, like I say, we'll either just terminate with plugs on there, or I'll get a quad socket and a double socket and put them side by side on there. So there's plenty of internet connection. The big plus is, I told a couple of people early on today, the 1 gigabyte pipe is now live, so I've got a gigabyte down and a gigabyte up, which is fantastic, which means uploading videos will take no time at all, and watching you guys will take no time at all either, so that's good. That's a real step forward. I just need to get on with this now, because the place I was using as my maker space I can no longer use, because I've got to start packing things up so they can get in there and do the alterations that they need to do to that. So at the moment I'm in a situation that until I get Kingspan to fit there and all the roof, and then there's some bits on these window frames that are still to do. There's a section up there and a section down there, but that'll just fill in with bits and pieces. So I've got that to do, all the boarding out to do, and then the electrics to connect together. Like I say, I'll get my qualified electrician in to do that, as when you're working in a room that's made out of wood, the last thing you want is a short circuit anywhere. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. So hopefully by the end of this week the Kingspan will certainly be in on the walls, hopefully on the ceilings as well. If the electrician is on site this week, I'll get him to stay back one night after he's finished working for the boss, and just get him to check everything I've done and get everything connected together, and then it's just a matter of waiting until I've got the funds, and then the boarding will come. The boarding will be screwed into place, it will be painted white, and I will be in. And I can't wait. The shelving's here, the 3 height shelving's turned up, the 2 height shelving I've already got. As for a desk across here, I'm not certain yet whether I'm going to make one or whether I'm going to use what I've already got, but we'll cross that bridge once we've got everything else done. But that's about it, guys, for today. Like I say, a few people just wanted to know what was going on, so that's kind of where we are. Like you say, we've got Hawk sticker on the window. Hopefully we're going to have a few extra bits and pieces, a few stickers from a few makers. If you've got these stickers and you want to send them, by all means do. We'll make the place look nice. And then I'm considering looking to see if I can find somewhere or design myself a little sign to go up here, and if I can do it in a light box with writing across the front, I can put on recording or on air, so I don't get interrupted while I'm talking to you guys. But we'll leave that for the future. Well, let's just get me in first. Right, well, thanks very much for watching. Appreciate that, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you all as soon as I can possibly do it. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye now.